words don't come out of your mouth, right? This happens with you. Well, I think I'm the best person to answer this, because few years before, around 15 years before, I was also the same thing. I was also a victim of this problem. And today, I have come out of this. So this video I'm making not after reading some books or watching some YouTube videos. This video is the result of my personal experience, because I have faced this problem. And I think I have the experiential authority to tell you how to overcome this problem. Well, as I have always said in all my videos, I will repeat again, I don't have any shortcut. I don't have any 21-day solution or 1-month solution. The solution is permanent, but it's the best solution. See here. This happens to, that everything is in your godown, but it is not in the showroom. Now, what I want to say is this. You know a lot of words. Words are there in your mind, but you aren't able to use them while speaking. You get stuck. You stutter. Stammering is there. You forget all the words and you again jump back to Hindi or whichever your regional language is. In short, you aren't able to speak fluently, effortlessly. This is the problem. When I say that it is in your go down, what I mean, these words you know. You know those words. These words are in your notebook, in your vocabulary notebook. But when it comes to use them, deliver them, deliver them from your showroom, you go blank and you aren't able to speak. Solution is this. First of all, understand. The first tip I want to give is this. Go and find out high frequency words which are necessary for everyday conversation. See, in English there are around 7 to 8 lakh words, and you are not required to chase all the words. Leave them alone. You need some high frequency words which are used in everyday conversation. Now, don't go and refer any website or go and refer another YouTube video where all the words are given. It's not like that. I'll give you one exercise. And this is around, I can say, 1 week exercise. You can try this. Since morning till night, you have to just make a list of which topics you speak on. For example, when you get up in the morning, you talk about brushing. You talk about bathing. You talk about breakfast. Then you talk about lunch. Then you talk about travel. Then you talk about office. Then you talk about meetings. Then you talk about college if you are a student. Then in the evening you talk about movies. Then you talk about entertainment. Then you talk about politics. Then you talk about relationships. Then you talk about dinner. All these things, all these different categories, these lists are there. No, you have to just make a list of all those. These are high frequency words. These are the most necessary words. Make a list of those words. Okay, it's very simple. It's not difficult. And now you must get all the vocabulary. You must get all the vocabulary connected with that. For example, you got up in the morning and what do you say? I want to floss. Flossing. Flossing is a word. Okay. What is this word? What is the meaning of the word? You must note down in the vocabulary notebook. If it is noted, well. If it is not, write down. Flossing. Then, you can talk about, breakfast. Now, in breakfast, suppose you want to have grilled sandwiches. Fine. Grilled sandwich. What kind of sandwich it should be? Grilled with extra cheese. All right. And plus vegetable sandwiches, or we can say chicken sandwich, whatever it is. Go and find out those words. Now, from where to find out? That's the important question. Now listen to me. You have to go and read some articles on food, like on breakfast. Read an article. Like this article, you can read that. Fine, getting it. So in this way, for 1 week, just find out which topics you need. And now, understand, it's not like you will get all the vocabulary in 1 week. No, it's a slow process. It's a continuous process. So once you noted down the vocabulary, the second step is very crucial. These words must be familiar to you. They are not familiar. You know them, but they don't know you. What I want to say is this. You know them means what? Yeah, I know them. I mean, I know the meaning of the words, but I'm not able to use them. Now, what is the solution for this? The solution is very simple. The solution is these words which you know must be regularly familiar to you. I mean, these words must be regularly in your reading. They must be regularly in your listening. They must be regularly in your writing. So when these words are regularly in these ways, in this format, these words will be familiar to you. Now let me give you one example. See here, just two years before, did you know the word quarantine? Did you know the word mask? Did you know the word sanitizer? Did you know the word social distancing? You did not know. We did not know. But look at these words now. These words are very common. I mean, we use every now and then. Even in your regional language also, you speak. I mean, you don't use any other word. You use all these English words in your regional language. How do they come out? How do you use them? Do you try? Do you force? Do you memorize? No. You familiarize. You have made these words your friends. They are in your everyday conversation. I mean, every day you talk, every day you read, every day you listen. This is the only way to recall, to familiar. You can't by heart all the words. It's of no use. It's not going to help you. This is the way I have developed my vocabulary, and this is the way I'm speaking effortlessly. Getting it? Familiarize. I repeat again. To familiarize means what? These vocabulary words are there. You have written down in your vocabulary notebook. Revise the vocabulary notebook regularly. Okay? Number 2. Now, these words which you have written, now record those words in your mobile phone and make audio of that. All the words. For example, the word I gave you just the word I shared with you is floss. Okay. Floss your teeth. Floss your teeth. Record it. And the meaning, flossing your teeth means what? Da, 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 da. Whatever it is. Record it. In this way, keep on recording all the words in your own voice because your voice is very familiar to you. Now, listen that audio file regularly. Regularly. Whenever you're traveling, you're walking, listen it regularly and do this regularly for months. Keep on doing that. Keep on recording that. See, come on. Every day you can record just 10 words. Can you record 10 words? I mean, it will take you hardly 1 minute to record it. The word, the meaning. That's all. And now keep on playing. Listen. Now, the next is reading regularly. I mean, you should read articles where these words are frequently used. See, it's not like you have to read hell of words and textbooks. Not required. These words are scattered everywhere. Just read them regularly. Read a blog on food. You will get these words. So when these words come in reading, again, there is a connection. Connection means what? This word becomes familiar to you. Oh, I listened this word. Now I have read this word. Now I understood how this word is used actually. While reading, you will understand how this word is used. Now, after doing this, one more thing you can do. You can listen a podcast. You can listen to everyday conversation. Maybe that word will appear. Maybe not, but maybe appear. So when you're doing this, this word becomes familiar, like quarantine word is so familiar to us. Now we don't need to think about it. Just it comes out. So this is the next step. Okay. I repeat again. See the step. The first step is get all those vocabulary, high frequency vocabulary, and see which kind of vocabulary you need from morning till night. Got it? Now read articles on that. Read articles and get all those vocabulary and write down the meaning of those words. Third, record this into your mobile phone regularly and listen them regularly. Fourth, listen a podcast regularly. Fifth, read articles on that. Read articles on that. And last point is very crucial. Do not expect or do not try and force them to use. No, they will just come out of your mouth naturally. If you try and force them, you will get stuck. But if you don't try, and if it's just happening naturally to you, I mean, see, do you have this experience that sometimes you're talking and a new word appears? I mean, it just pops out of your mouth and you say, oh, from where this came, this happens to you. Exactly, that's going to happen. So when you don't force yourself, don't try and recall, don't stress yourself, these words will just flow out of your mouth only when these words are familiar. Means what? Without trying. Because see, when you speak, you said that, sir, I get stuck. Sir, I forget words. Sir, I just go blank. Why? Why? Because that word is not familiar to you. That word is not your friend. You know that word, but that word doesn't know you. And when that word is consumed by you regularly, consumed means what? Just all the 5-6 steps I told you. There will be no problem. These words will start flowing out of your mouth regularly. Even I was having the same problem. Today, I'm as you know, doing good. Expressing myself in an easy way without forcing myself. But one more point is there. If you have done all these things, but if you haven't done the last thing, that is, if you don't speak, then what is the use? You have to speak. Without speaking, all these things, all these steps which I have told you, they are of no use. No use at all. So the last step is speaking. So speak more and more and more. The more you speak, the more you need these words. See here, the more you speak, the more you need these words. So what will happen? If you speak, your brain will think, oh, so these words he needs. So I have to supply. Now what happens? Go down will come to your showroom. Notebook will come to your showroom. That is your mouth. In this way, these words, I'm not saying that this is going to happen quickly and easily. It will take some time. It will take some time. Don't think about, Sandeep Patil told me and I have made all the list and still I'm not able to use. Don't think in this way. As I said at the beginning of the session that I don't have a shortcut, but I have the right and permanent solutions. In this way, these words will come out of your mouth. And it's amazing. I mean, you don't need to go and cram anything. Not required. Just listen your own audio. Just listen your own recorded vocabulary and then see what happens. So as far as speaking is concerned, last point, speak on all these topics, everyday topics. In home, you speak. And the best place to speak is in home. Talk to your spouse. Talk to your kids. Talk to your mom, dad. If you are a student, ask them to support you because it's a part of a study. It's a part of your campus placement. It's a part of getting a good job. And then you will realize that when you're brushing, when you're talking about small things, you flush your teeth, you brush your teeth, nibble that stuff. For example, give me that stuff. Grate it. All these words which you need while cooking in the kitchen. These words will just come out of your mouth. And then if that doesn't come, then you are so, what is this word called? Okay, this word is, which word I should use? Oh, I have to use this word. Okay, then go and find out which is the word used in this process. Google it and you will find it. You will find it. Getting my point? Getting it? So in this way, you can overcome the problem. Great, guys. So the most important thing is applying this. All right. I repeat again all the steps. Listen to me. First, make a list of the words which you need. List in the sense, I will say topics like kitchen, like travel, like sports, right? And you have all the list, right? Maybe you will be having 5, 10, 15 different topics. Second, read articles on this and get all the vocabulary as much you can. And it's a lifetime process. Third, record that audio in your mobile. Listen that regularly. Fourth, read articles regularly on that topics. So the word will be familiar. Fifth, listen to a podcast regularly. So again, the words repeat. Sixth, again, it's very crucial. Speak. The more you speak, the better. The more you speak, the better. In this way, your problem will be overcome. I hope you got the solution and not the shortcut. Come on, work on this. And I'm there with you. Stay subscribed. Press the bell icon. I mean, this is what other YouTubers say. So I will also say the same thing. But do that only if you like my channel, like the content. And if you are really looking for the right method without looking for any shortcut. And if you are still looking for any shortcut, I'm sure that after a couple of months or 4 or 5 months, you will come back to my channel. Because you know that the shortcut methods don't work. Even grammar methods don't work. The methods which I'm telling, they work. I'm not saying others don't work, but my methods, I have seen that they're really powerful. They're working. So it's your choice. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.